everyone. In the last video we talked about basic layout tags, head, body and fur. So if you haven't seen it and you should see it, it's there in description. Today we will be talking about basic tags related to text. These tags specify the importance of a text element. With these tags we can differentiate between headings, subheadings, paragraphs and all. So we'll use VS Code as our IDE, but you can use almost any IDE for HTML. So let's jump in. So here we are. Let's make a basic HTML page. And if you don't know how to make a basic HTML page, you see that I button up there, right corner, just click it. You need to see that one. Here we are with our basic HTML page. So first is heading. They are written as H1, H2, H3 and so on till H6. Headings are bigger in size and they're actually very important to a page. Main reason for their importance is that search engine index a web page and content using the headings. Let's say you make a page on quantum mechanics. So the heading of the page should be quantum mechanics. Like this, like we're gonna give it H1 and quantum mechanics. Okay, so we just save it. Save as anything. Let's save it on desktop. Text tags. So where is it? Here it is. We'll open it with Edge. Here, this is heading. This is bigger than basic, bigger than normal text. So the search engine will look for your heading first to index your page, so you should keep things in mind to use headings and not to do the same thing by just increasing font size. Some people do that and that's bad. That's really bad. Don't do it. And as I said about H1, H2, H3 till H6, let's make it clear. These are not 6 different headings. It is a common confusion, so make it very clear that these are not 6 heading. H1 is basically the main heading, H2 is subheading, is for subheadings, H3 is for subheadings of the headings in H2, and it goes on till H6. So there can be any number of H1 tags, any number of H2 tags, and any number of H3 tags, like let it be general relativity. Let's just save it and see. Now here we have, these both are main headings. Both of these are main headings. So let's remove all this and make it more generalized so you can understand what H1, H1, H3 to H6 are. So here we have heading H1. Now let's add H2. Heading H2. The same way we're going to do it till H6. So here we have done it till H6. Let's save it and see your document. Here we have first heading, subheading, and then subheading, and it goes on like this. So here you can see these are different headings, and that's all we had to do with headings, and we're done, I guess. So now while we know about headings, we can jump to the next thing, that's paragraphs. You all know what is a paragraph. Here P tag is used to define a paragraph. So let's clear these lots of headings and let's keep one heading. That's H1. This P tag defines a paragraph. Start writing something in a paragraph. Say, this is my first paragraph I want to become a web developer from. Okay, so that's enough. We're gonna save it and let's see here. Here we have, this is my first paragraph. I want to become a web developer. So this is a paragraph. Now if you don't want these two sentences to be written together and want them in different lines, then we use BR tag or break line tag. So this tag will just put the text written ahead of it in the next line. Let's save it and from here. Here we have both of these things in different lines. And let's say we write 2 or 3 or more paragraphs. For now, let's just write 2. Next paragraph will be, I also like poetry. Poetry. Okay, that's all. That's enough. And our paragraph have a few lines, so just I have some favorite poems too. Okay, we have a line or and we want a line, or as it said in HTML, horizontal rule or HR. We use an HR tag. So let's just save it and see how it looks. It's gonna be written like this with a bit of space. So if we want a horizontal line, we use HR tag. You just put a horizontal line like this between both of the paragraphs and make a partition. Now let's write a few lines. Of poetry, of course. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. But I have promises to keep. And miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. That's an amazing poem, isn't it? It's stopping by the woods in snowy evening around frost. Here we are. So let's see our output. Oh god. Robert Frost would kill me if he see it written like this. So when we want something to be written exactly as we wrote it, like here, like a poem or something like that, we need a pre tag. That's pre-formatted text, and it will be displayed in a different kind of font. So let's do it with it. pre. Put it here, save it, and we see it now. It's written as it is, the way we wrote it. Let's make this eyes capital. Oh my god, I don't like this. Okay. So this was it for these basic tags. Here we have done paragraph, p tag, headings, br, hr, and pre tag. So now we are at the last one, which is most important for a good coder. Any language you write in, make sure you use comments to make your code more readable and understandable for other developers who see your code, and that's really important. In HTML, we write comments like, let's give a comment to this heading. You have opening angle bracket, then this exclamation mark, then these two hyphens. So let's write it. This is a heading. So if another coder opens my code, like right now this code is too simple, but when there's a complex code and we want to use it in CSS or anything, we write our comment like this. Let's add a few more comments here after this pre-tag. Here we can write this is use of pre-tag for writing poetry on web page. And these comments are only in your code and they're not shown on page. So this is also an amazing way to comment out or delete a part of your code like this. Let's add it here and delete this first paragraph. And we end it here. We end it with a double hyphen and then this angle bracket. So we have commented this out. Let's save it and look at our page once again. So you can see this is my first paragraph. That thing is now gone. So here we are done with basic tags. I guess I covered all of them. And if you think I left something or I could have done something better, so let me know down in comments. And if you like this video, you see that thumbs up button, just click it now and there's a circle. Yeah, this one. Just subscribe this channel. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Bye bye. See you in the next one.